Hi, my name is Jury Roa. I am the head of SNM or the uh, no, no, uh, Sales Network Management North. Okay? Because we have the South project and this is the first time that we have a North project. So this is another SNM North. Okay, so Sales Network Management North. And then I had, as an SNM, I had the in-house sales network and the general brokers network here in Pampanga to market and sell the project Montana Views of North Pineland.
Okay, sir, so short background ng company.
All right. We practically started 1996. We are already on our 20th year in the industry. We're catering the middle income market of housing and lifestyle community. And then this is a multinational company. 40% of this business is Hong Kong land, and 20% is Metrobank, 20% is San Miguel Properties, and then BDO is another 20%. So we are multinational company catering for the middle income market.
And what about this project of Montana, sir? Could you give us also the short background?
Montana Views, named after the fourth largest estate in the US, that is Montana, and at the same time, it sounds like mountain because we are very close, or we have a very good view of the majestic Mount Araya. So instead of using the Montana, we use the Montana. Coincidentally, that is the theme of the development that we are having in this community. It's American country, modern American country theme. So it's a residential community catering for the upgraders, young professionals, full nesters who are looking for exclusive and safe community, and a lifestyle community for that matter. And this is also for those people who would like to live in a quiet place yet very close to the city of San Fernando.
Sir, speaking of the place, state and reasons why it's a privilege to own a unit in Montana.
It is investment-wise, for the investment-wise to begin with, this is a very promising location because the ongoing projects, both the Municipal of Mexico and the San Fernando City has a very huge commercial and progressive projects 3 years to 5 years from now. Firstly, from the Mexico exit to your right, there will be a future development where right now, as the industry has been talking about, no, the GMA7, for example, the Save More, the Pure Gold, are already giving their intention to purchase a lot close to that exit of Mexico. And then on the left side of the Montana Views, just 500 meters away, there will be the second town center of San Fernando City. So in that case alone, the property value of Montana Views will be upgraded in terms of price value 3 years from now. So if you visit the place right now, you will notice that the exit road from Mexico, there was already a road widening of the Panipuan and Calulut Road, and then the Calulut and the Bulacan Road is also road widened. It's because of that future development.
Okay. Sir, is this, how do you classify this project? Is it the subdivision?
Yes. Well, we do away already with the word subdivision because, again, that is dividing the group of people. But we call this community because you live with nature, you live with your neighborhood. And that's why our model units and our development do not entertain gated front yard or fenced front yard, or even the carport is not allowed to be gated or to be covered. So it's basically a fence between houses that would be allowed, and that is about 1.5 meters from the soil. Okay, so that the flow of the air and the sun will be enjoyed by the entire community, and the continuous relationship and interaction with the neighborhood. So we call it community, a lifestyle community.
How many hectares, sir, is this project? And what are the
Our
amenities?
Yes. For the entire property purchased by North Pine Land, it's actually 25 hectares. Okay? But the Montana Views alone is consuming the 8 hectares of this 25. No? And within these 8 hectares, there will be a medium density only because it's about 374 units available. The rest are budgeted for the landscaping, for the railways, jogging path, and for the amenities. For the amenities alone, we have reserved about 4,000 square meter of land so that it will be like a complex. Okay, there will be an adult pool, and then kiddie pool, and then the lifestyle center, and then the jogging path and the trail path. Okay, and we also plan to have a lot of water features along the road and among the gutters and the rotondas. We plan to have CCTVs on the strategic areas. Of course, we are not allowed to divulge how many of these. And then, aside from the perimeter fence, we will also add to that, on top of that is the electric fence, about 1.5 meter height of electric fence. And this is the first time here in San Fernando or in Pampanga to have this type of security facilities.
Okay. Sir, in terms of the construction, the idea of subdivision is lote lang, yung binibenta. I think you come in with a package, may construction na, may bahay na.
Yes. What we offer here is basically house and lot. We only accept buying lot only if it is an adjacent to your house and lot. So if your initial purchase is lot only, that would not be allowed. But if the initial purchase is house and lot, and you still want to buy the adjacent lot, that would be allowed. It is because we would like to have the community that is not a ghost town, but it should be with houses and with people.
Okay. You have uniform houses, right?
Yes, we have 5 model units, namely Aven, Kendra, Brian, and Lindsay, and Quincy.
Okay. Could we know the price, the highest and the lowest?
Okay. For the Aven, that would be around 2.6 million. And for the Quincy, the biggest unit is about 4.7 million.
Okay. I asked you earlier about the profiling of the buyers. You don't have that kind of system. You don't have that kind of policy. Choosing your customers.
We're not that discriminating on the profession or on the profile of the client, as long as they can afford and they can pass the necessary document. For example, it is very common nowadays that buyers like a Filipina who is a fiancé of a foreigner, for example, if the Filipina would like to purchase this property, naming it as a single, then that would do. Okay? But if he or if the Filipina would like to name it after the husband, but they are not yet married, about the fiancé, then that would not be allowed. Otherwise, it would appear like the Filipina should have her own income, so that it would be allowed. And then the fiancé will be just a co-borrower. But among other things, we do not restrict, as long as they can provide us the legal document to, number one, ensure that the identity is truly Filipina, of legal age, and can afford. That's number two, the proof of or the capacity to pay. That would be the second one. Then the rest would be easy na lang.
Okay, what are the prices, sir? The prices of
from
our
2.6.
ranging from 2.6 and
Yeah,
the
2.6 to the highest that is 4.9.
4.9.
Down payment would be 20%.
Yes, of course, like any other developers, it's an industry practice to purchase using first reservation fee. In the reservation, it's normally 1% of the total contract price of the unit. But since this is just a pre-launch or a pre-selling activity, we allow 20,000 reservation only. Okay, and the reservation would last for about 30 to 45 days. After that, you can start paying now the down payment. The down payment may be staggered up to 22 months. Again, that is a promo since we are just, still developing the project. But normally it's only about 12 months up to 18 months down payment. And the down payment is normally 20% of the total contract price.
In terms of the construction, sir, the materials that you're going to use, the engineering, are we using a modern type?
Yeah. We're very proud to say that we have reached this 20th year in the industry, okay? And we are confident to come here in the North bragging about the qualities of our house construction, okay? You may want to visit it and inspect the quality on our model units, but we have already got the name, the trust of our market. Okay, we have a very niche market, but we already have that trust that if it is North Pine, it is of good quality and of good materials. Plus, of course, the warranty that attached to it. All right. In terms of house construction, it will be about 8 to 10 months. Regarding the materials, we choose the finest and the best quality in the industry. Okay? It may not be that expensive, but it will stand the test of the engineering requirements as provided by the law, which is the building code and everything else.
Okay.
Yeah. In terms of construction style, our house, you will notice na wala kaming poste. Ayan. Yung mga corner post. We do not use that anymore, but instead we use the interlocking. Okay, so it's the whole wall that becomes now the whole post. Okay, that would be the load bearing the load of the second floor. And since it is interlocking, so the whole house inside would be very fine and clean of any protruding sides or corners. So it's easy to manage the space.
All right, sir. Lastly, the fear of Pampanga is identified with floods. How secure is the area, sir?
We have tested the area before we purchased it, and there was 2 studies made regarding that. Okay, the water content of this area, and we're very happy also to tell you that the very recent habagat, while the rain poured so hard, 3 clients are still doing the tripping and viewing of our model units, and to them, they are so surprised that they do not experience the ponding of water even on the other sides of the streets. Yeah. So because we're located close to the highway and the inlets.
Sir, ano na lang, just in case they're interested, contact details.
Yeah.
Website, email.
Yeah. First, we have established our satellite office along MacArthur. That's in Barangay San Pedro. Barangay Mainpis, fronting Pilar Village. Okay. And then our main office is also at the Taipan Village, Ortigas, Emerald Avenue, Ortigas, 15th floor. Okay. And for contact number, you may text me at 0917-512-4373. For the office, it's 02-657-1531.
And the website, sir, they can check.
Yes, we
online.
have website.
Facebook page.
Yeah, we have Facebook page. Just what's that? www.facebook North Pine Land. And then for the website, it's www.northpineland.com. For the Montana Views, we have a separate website that is www.montanaviews.com.ph.
Sir, any special promos? Last natin?
Oh, this is a good question because I'm so excited to tell our early buyers that you can enjoy as much as 80,000 discount, 80,000 pesos for the first 50 buyers in this project. And if you become the 51 up to the 100th buyers, then you can enjoy 60,000 discount. And for our buyers who would like to invest really, after the reservation, they would like to pay spot down payment. After that, they can enjoy the amortization next 12 months, 0 interest. So it's just like deducting your principal or loanable amounts. By the way, Montana Views is also available for financing. So we have in-house bank financing and pag-ibig financing. While we are now ready on the accreditation, the application is now ongoing and the talks between the developer and the banks are ongoing, but we are so sure that we are going to be ready by next year.